Over 2 decades since The Nanny ended, the Sheffield household cast has lived through incredible transformations, heartbreaking losses, and surprising reinventions. Let's see where they are in 2026. Number 1, we have Charles Shaughnessy as Maxwell Sheffield. Born in 1955, Charles was 38 when the series premiered and has since reached 71. Maxwell's uptight British charm created perfect comedy opposite Fran's boldness. Charles continued acting steadily in theater and television, including a memorable recurring role on Days of Our Lives. He's been married to Susan Fallender since 1983, and they have 2 daughters. Charles remains active on social media, where he frequently delights fans with Nanny reunion content and behind-the-scenes stories. Number 2, we have Lauren Lane as Cece Babcock. She was 35 in 1993 and is now 68. CC's jealous rivalry with Fran and unrequited love for Maxwell provided endless laughs. Lauren largely stepped away from Hollywood following the series, choosing to focus on teaching acting and theater instead. She's been married to David Wilkins since 1998. Lauren occasionally appears at fan conventions, where she's celebrated for playing one of television's most hilariously bitter characters who fans love to hate. Number 3, we have Daniel Davis as Niles. At 48, when cameras began rolling, Daniel turned 79 in 2025. Niles' dry wit and perfect comic timing stole every scene he was in. The years following the finale saw him continue stage work and voice acting, including the iconic Moriarty role in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Daniel never married and keeps his personal life remarkably private. He remains beloved by Nanny fans, who consider his sarcastic butler the show's secret weapon. Number 4, we have Nicholle Tom as Maggie Sheffield. Just 15 when the show started, Nicholle is now 48. Maggie, growing up throughout the series from insecure teenager to confident young woman, resonated with viewers. She continued acting with roles in Masters of Sex and The Minor Accomplishments of Jackie Woodman, while also doing extensive voice work. Nicholle has kept her romantic life completely out of the public eye. She frequently participates in nanny reunion events and charity work. Number 5, we have Benjamin Salisbury as Brighton Sheffield. Born in 1980, Benjamin was just 13 during the pilot and is now 46. Brighton's clever schemes and teenage antics added youthful energy. Life took him in a completely different direction when he left acting behind to pursue a career in production and technology. Benjamin worked as a Universal design coordinator and later in television operations. He's married with children and rarely does interviews, preferring his privacy over Hollywood nostalgia. Number 6, we have Madeline Zima as Grace Sheffield. At only 8 years old when filming began, Madeline has grown to 39. Grace's shy, bookish youngest child captured hearts everywhere. She successfully transitioned into adult roles, most notably playing Mia Lewis on Californication, where she showcased dramatic range, far from her innocent nanny character. Madeline keeps her dating life private but has been linked to various entertainment industry figures. She continues acting in independent films and on television. Number 7, we have Renee Taylor as Sylvia Fine. Already 60 when she joined, Renee is now an incredible 93 and still working. Sylvia's overbearing Jewish mother routine became instantly iconic. She's been married to actor Joseph Bologna from 1965 until his death in 2017, a beautiful 52-year partnership. Renee continued acting well into her 80s and 90s, never slowing down. She recently appeared in The Nanny's viral reunion table Red, proving her comic timing remains absolutely perfect after all these years. Number 8, we have Rachel Chagall as Val Toriello. She was 30 in 1993 and has turned 63. Val's ditzy best friend role provided perfect comic relief, alongside Fran's adventures. Rachel continued working steadily in television and film, including voice work and guest appearances on various sitcoms. She's maintained a relatively low profile compared to her castmates and keeps her personal life private. Rachel occasionally reunites with the Nanny family at fan events, where she's celebrated for her lovably clueless character. Number 9, we have Anne Morgan Gilbert as Yetta Rosenberg. Already 66 when she joined the cast, Anne lived to 87 before passing away in June 2016. Yetta's senile grandmother's antics brought hilarious chaos. She remained incredibly active throughout her 80s, appearing on Life in Pieces and earning an Emmy nomination at 84. Anne was married to writer George Eckstein from 1951 until his death in 2009. She passed away from cancer, leaving behind a legacy of brilliant comedic performances spanning 6 decades. Number 10, we have Spalding Gray as Dr. Jack Miller. He was 56 in 1997 when he joined, and tragically died at 62 in 2004. Dr. Miller's brief romance with Sylvia added warmth to later seasons. Spalding was a legendary monologist and actor known for his confessional performance style. He struggled with severe depression following a 2001 car accident in Ireland. In January 2004, Spalding disappeared, and his body was recovered from the East River 2 months later in an apparent suicide, devastating the theater community. Number 11, we have Nora Dunn as Dr. Reynolds and Mrs. Richardson. Born in 1952, Nora was 44 when she first appeared and has since reached 74. Her multiple character appearances showcased her versatility. Best known as a Saturday Night Live cast member, Nora built a successful career playing authority figures and society women across television. She's kept her personal life remarkably private throughout her career. Nora continues working steadily in film and television, recently appearing in shows like Succession and The Dropout. Number 12, we have Mort Dresser as Uncle Stanley in Morty Fine. He was in his 60s during the show's run, but sadly passed away in 2014 at age 80. Playing Fran's father and uncle brought authenticity to the family dynamics. Mort was Fran Drescher's real-life father, making their on-screen relationship genuinely warm. He was married to Sylvia Drescher for many years. Beyond the nanny, Mort worked as a naval systems analyst, keeping acting as more of a family collaboration than a career. Number 13, we have Fran Drescher as Fran Fine. Born in 1957, Fran was 36 when she created and starred in the show, and now in 2026, she's 69. The transformation from struggling cosmetic saleswoman to television icon is absolutely remarkable. Fran Fine's nasal voice, outrageous outfits, and heart of gold made her one of the 90s most beloved characters. The show was deeply personal, co-created with her then-husband Peter Mark Jacobson, though they divorced in 1999 as the series ended. What many don't know is that Fran survived a horrific home invasion and sexual assault in 1985, an experience that shaped her resilience. In 2000, she was diagnosed with uterine cancer and became a passionate health advocate, founding the Cancer Schmancer movement. She married scientist and politician Shiva Ayyadurai in 2014, but they separated in 2016. Fran has become a powerful activist for women's health, labor rights, and public diplomacy. She continues acting, most recently in the Peacock series Indebted, and remains a cultural icon whose laugh is instantly recognizable worldwide. Number 14, we have Sue Goodman as Henrietta in various roles. Details about Sue's personal life and current age remain largely private as she played smaller recurring roles. Her multiple character appearances throughout the series showed her range as a character actress. Sue worked steadily in television during the 90s, appearing on shows beyond The Nanny. She represents the many talented supporting players who made the show's world feel rich and lived in, even if they never achieved the same level of fame as the main cast members. Which Sheffield family member's story touched you most? Share your memories in the comments and subscribe for more nostalgic throwbacks.